What is up? Do you want to say hi to my cat? Say hello. Someone's decided to join us. Thank you for joining me for this week's video. No, I lied. Not this week's video. This month's video. I'm sure you already know what this video is by the title, but also by me holding a teacup. It is the January teacap. I also want to show you my cat, just real quick. Like, okay, I had to, you guys. She's so cute. So, as you know by the teacup and by the title of this video, it is the January teacap, which means we are going to discuss all this shit that went down this past month of January. I have a list here. I wrote down not all of the drama because like that would make this video insanely long. We are just simply going to talk about like the main things that happened, okay? Not all the little tiny details that no one really cares about. We're gonna start a little dark. So, no easy way to say this. The attack on the Capitol, that did happen this month. It was Trump, get off me. It was Trump supporters stormed the Capitol. I'm not gonna discuss too much on that because I don't want to say a whole lot, but it was a disgrace to our country. Everyone, all the other countries laugh at us because I would too if I was somewhere else. Actually, I do now. I'm in this country and I laugh at us, so I don't know why I'm pretending like I'm not appalled. Our next thing is that Trump got all of his social medias taken away. Honestly, that should have happened a very, very long time ago, as he is a danger to society, but you know, to each their own. And if you're a Trump supporter, why? You ever ask yourself that? Anyway, so yeah, he got his Twitter taken away and got put in social media timeout for probably ever. You know, I'm not complaining. Okay, what else do we have? I wrote this down when it happened, which I know it wasn't like a huge deal, but I still wrote it down, so we're gonna talk about it. And that was the Kanye and Jeffree Star hookup rumors. So that sounds freaking ridiculous to say. Oh my gosh, Mina, she's biting my notebook, like currently, and now she's biting my hand. Okay, so it was rumored that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West were getting a divorce. And it was rumored that Kim already had like divorce lawyers and like they weren't spending as much time together anymore, and that Kanye was spending a lot of time in Wyoming. Well, who just moved to Wyoming? None other than Jeffree Star, who was spending a lot of time there the same time Kanye West was. So that's why everyone thought they were hooking up. And you know, Jeffree decided to get a quick coin off of that scandal and make a couple, like I think like 2 YouTube videos about it. I don't watch them. I just watch other tea channels because I refuse to give that man any views. But he had said, no, those rumors aren't true. And the fact that he just had him in a song from like a while ago was simply a coincidence, even though it does make it truly ironic that Jeffree Star had already sang about Kanye West. And now there were rumors going around that those two were sleeping together, which, between you and me, you know, you and the 20 of you that watch my videos, I still think it's true. I do. I don't think those rumors were false, just because there's too much adding up there for it to not add up there, so we're just gonna sip some tea to that one. This next one, the story that broke the internet, the song that has been on the pop charts #1, whatever it's called, for 3 weeks in a row today, is Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license in the love triangle that is Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, and Joshua Bassett. So let's get into that. Olivia, she dropped probably one of the poppiest bangers of all time. it's truly a masterpiece of a song. Like, that is a work of art. And the fact that she did it at 17 years old is truly, truly, truly impressive. Like, mad props to her. Because, my goodness, thank you for giving us something to cry to, Olivia. Like, I don't know one person who has not listened to that song. Besides maybe my brother. But no, he has TikTok. He's heard it. But, so, I'm sure you've all watched High School Musical, the musical, the series, where Josh and Olivia are the leads on that show, and they were dating-ish, as much as you can date with a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old, or probably 16 and 18 at the time. But those two were dating, and they got together, and he wrote a little song, and it's on his Instagram if you scroll back. I don't remember what he says exactly in it, but it's just along the premise of, I'll pretty much wait for you to become 18 so we can, like, officially date, rather than just, like, you know, whatever they were doing before she could turn 18. And so those two were in a serious relationship, as serious as they could be, when he broke up with her, but it is rumored that he cheated on her with Sabrina Carpenter, which then gave us the masterpiece that is Driver's License, which is Olivia laying it all out, sort of explaining what happened, that she still is in love with Josh, even though, sis, I don't know why. There's 20 million other boys that look just like him. Just pick one of those. Where Olivia just explained that she still loves him, and she didn't want the relationship to be over, and she's bummed that it is, and that he's probably with the girl she always had, like, doubts about. And as that story, like, surfaced after Driver's License was released, there's literally even, like, clips where, like, before those two know each other, and, like, even knew each other, where Olivia was doing an interview for Disney, and then she asked some kids, like, who they're excited to see here tonight. I don't know where this was. I saw it on TikTok. And one of the girls says Sabrina Carpenter that she's interviewing, and that's when Joshua Bassett's like, oh, she's here. So it's like you can see from, like, early on that he probably liked Sabrina Carpenter, like, before he even knew who Olivia even was. And so it just, whenever, like, that opportunity for him to be with Sabrina opened up, it seems to the public that he jumped at the opportunity to take it and left Olivia in the dust. So, you know, cheers, Joshua, you're amazing. And then to continue this, that was not the end, as much as many of us would like it to be. Sabrina Carpenter had the audacity to release the song Skin, which pretty much says, I'm banging your boyfriend, haha, also I'm older than you. And, you know, now Sabrina's getting a bad rap because everyone's like, okay, this is a PR stunt now, since everyone's releasing songs about it. Joshua also released a song, but nobody listened to it, so I can't tell you what it's about because I didn't either. But it was just pretty much everyone defending Olivia, saying, girl, she didn't even write this song about you. She just mentioned about how, like, he chose you instead of her, and how she always thought you were so pretty, and the girl he wanted instead. And Sabrina said, yeah. Oh, is that your man? It's not anymore. And Olivia's like, okay, I know that. So if it was a PR stunt, it was a terrible one, because Driver's License popped off, and I'm no songwriter, but I think I could have written a better song than Skin. Yeah. So everyone is like, Miss Sabrina, you have some reputation to fix here, because that was just not a good look for you. So you have the Olivia and Josh breakup, and then you have Sabrina who said, yep, let me just add fuel to that fire. Let me just top that off for you. And yeah, that happened this month. So bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Also, Sabrina girl, you look like 21. Don't you have like a movie to film or something? Why are you worrying about the 17-year-old on the High School Musical show? Girl, sit your ass down. You on Broadway. Act like your celebrity status, why don't you? Stop getting in high school drama. This is not a good look for you. Moving on. We have the influencers. I'm going to probably rant about this for a hot minute. Because imagine being so privileged enough that your job title is literally influencer. Your job is to influence. And you're traveling during a pandemic. Literally during a panorama, during a pandemonium. We are literally in a pharmacy right now. And you are traveling? What is wrong with you? And mind you, all these people live in Los Angeles, which is literally the hotspot of the world right now because we seem to be the only country who can't get it under control. And literally, you're going to the Bahamas because being a TikToker is so hard, and it is what it is, or no response. Like, imagine just being so privileged that you can travel, that not only can you travel, you can afford to travel. Even if there wasn't a pandemic, some people can't even afford to travel. So not only are you rubbing it in people's faces that you're traveling during a pandemic, you're just rubbing in the fact that you can go somewhere. I'm sure there are multiple working class citizens that would love to go somewhere and take a break from this new normal that we have all been living with for pretty much a year now. And you're going to the Bahamas or having parties every weekend because your job's so hard and you need a break. And I need a new car and I can't afford one, so. But no, I hope your like $15,000 Dior Jordans were worth it. Do you guys not see the issue here? And I know that they're not going to see this, but I still feel like as I am trying to grow a platform, it is like my right to say something about it because it's like, it's just human decency. Like, spread the message of be kind to others. How about you actually practice what you preach and actually start being kind to others? And stop freaking traveling during a pandemic. You're not helping it go away any sooner. And there aren't enough hospital beds in Los Angeles to even take in more patients as you guys go all over the place. And Nikita Dragun's birthday party that just happened, where like every influencer pretty much was at. Did y'all learn nothing from Lorraine's birthday party at the start of the pandemic when you all got so much heat? And now you're having another birthday party? In Tana Mojo, you're making out with everybody there? Like, what is wrong with you? And I'm so glad you all got rapid tests before that, when there are some people who can't even get a test in general. So I'm very happy for you influencers who can just roam as you please because your life is so hard. I'm so sorry that your life is so hard, that you make millions and sit at home and go to the Bahamas and have birthday parties. I made fresh tea for this. Like, oh, this is homemade. Pretty good. So thank you guys for watching the January Teacap. That is all I have for you. Comment down below if you like my teacup, because I got it for Christmas and I really like it. So if you tell me you hate it, that's rude. Tell me you like my teacup, okay? Also comment down below something else that happened in January that you wanted me to mention and I didn't mention, and I'll like your comment, okay? I'll like any comment, really. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and DM me anything that happens in February. If you think it should be in the February Teacap, you can DM me on Instagram at LarkinYvette or on Twitter at LarkinYvette, and I'll most definitely respond to you. Follow me on social medias if you want to. You don't have to. And subscribe, because that you do have to do. Like, it's a law to subscribe to my channel. Yeah. So, don't forget to do that or I'll call the cops on you. I'll tell them you didn't subscribe. And then that'll be added to February's Teacap. Cheers!